Hello HUD House Hunters, it's Donnie Coram with Colorado Springs ForeclosureDeals.com. Today we're standing in front of 7465 Silverdale Street in Colorado Springs, Colorado. The zip code's 80911. Basic location, this is off of the Goldfield and Powers area, so on its way to the Fountain Valley part of town. Real easy access to Powers, which keeps you real close to the action as far as the springs. Also keeps you real close to Fort Carson and Peterson if you need to be close to those areas. This home features 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, a 2-car attached garage, and just over 1,700 square feet of living space. Cosmetically, it's challenged, but the bones in this house are solid, and I think this is an excellent deal. Also, at $135, it's not a bad price, but I believe that we have a price reduction coming in on this one pretty soon. Call me to get an instant update on what the price is at the time when we go see it. Before we head inside, I just want to go ahead and reiterate the foreclosure tour thing that we're doing. Sometime in the first or second week in February, I'm thinking, I'd like to get a group of potential buyers like yourselves together to go see some of these properties in person all at the same time. Make it a little easier on me so I'm not looking at all the properties several times, and it'll make it easier on all of you so we can see all of them in one day rather than the onesie-twosies that we've been doing. So let's give it a shot. Call me, let me know what you think about that and if you're interested. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Silverdale property. Now this is a bi-level home, so when you walk in you get to go upstairs or downstairs. As you walk upstairs, you're going to find a really nice great room, ceiling fan. This is sort of your living room area or an eating area right off of the kitchen. So pretty easy access. These are 2 actually pretty good sized rooms. I mean, not sure what they were doing with this dividing wall, but if it were my place where we were flipping it, this would be the first thing that would go, because I like the idea of just a large great room concept. As you enter the kitchen, this linoleum, despite its obvious age, is not in bad shape. It just has a very 70s vibe going. So I'm going to replace it, but I'm surprised that linoleum at this age actually looking this good. That's pretty amazing. As we continue on, these cabinets are fine. They look good. I like to have better, more recently updated fixtures. I prefer to have them down here, so I might move that around a little bit. Other than that, yeah, you got a little appliances. You may want to update the dishwasher and things of that nature, but I really like this kitchen. It leaves a nice area to sit a kitchen table down right in here, so you got an eat-in kitchen if you want, or you just go back to where we started in the dining room if that's where you want to set up to have your meals. Continuing this direction. This would be basically your master bedroom. Now, they had this doubling as an office because it is just that large. So over here, they put in a built-in desk, which was actually pretty tastefully done. It's dated now, but perfectly functional and something that would be easy to update if you wanted to keep the office. But this master bedroom is big. I mean, for a house of 1,700 square feet, the entire upper floor is basically, of living space, is basically your master and the master bath. So that's kind of a neat, nice setup if you want, to have the kids downstairs. As I expand all the way back this direction, the high ceilings allow for a really tall bed and plenty of width on either side. And then over here, though they use metal doors, because these are what came with the house, I might update the doors, but beyond that, this seems to be plenty of closet space. You got 2 pretty decent sized closets with bifold doors here, just something you may want to consider updating to modernize that a little bit. From there, we head on over to the bathroom. Now the common theme on this house is going to be just feels a little dated. Again, nothing unfunctional, just even the tile floors here, they kind of went with a blue tile with a strange grout, so I want to swap that out. The vanity and whatnot look to be okay, but the sink top has the old marble feel, so we want to probably update that as well. Back here you've got your 4-inch tiles, easy enough to swap out. Won't take anything at all to modernize this, but this is a pretty nice master bath, and it is the only bathroom we have on the upper level, but it's an excellent size, so that's a nice touch. Let's head on downstairs. Heading downstairs on the Silverdale property, we enter yet another great room, so this is kind of nice. You got your upstairs living area, and you got this downstairs living room. Another common theme here is they used a very bright green carpeting. Personally, I'm not a fan, something you may want to consider swapping out, but as far as functionality goes, this will do the job until you decide you want to replace this. Back this direction, we've got the old style stove there, so that's a wood-burning stove for added heat, but more of an ambiance thing than heat. And your laundry facilities are going to be right back here. Looks like they left you a dryer, so that's kind of neat. And as you'll notice back here, if you can zoom in on that, There's your sprinkler system control. So this is also equipped with an exterior sprinkler system. Nice feature to have. So you'll need to go ahead and buy a washing machine, but the dryer looks to be in good shape. And as we head back this direction, we're going to find 2 more bedrooms. This is the first of the secondary rooms. And this is obviously missing the carpeting, so you're going to want to go ahead and put new flooring down on this. You can either go carpet or wood or tile, however you want to do that. Beyond that, this room's okay. It needs to be painted as usual. You may want to update these doors, because it's definitely a throwback from the 70s era, so you might want to update that. But pretty good sized closet space back here, so that's a good benefit. Then the other bedroom, right over here. And again, pretty decent size. This does have carpeting in it, but it's kind of dated, just a little bit dirty, so you may be replacing the flooring on both of these at the same time. And then back here we have a full bath, sorry, a 3/4 bath, complete with shower stall. And as with everything else, there's some stuff you're going to want to update. This would be one of the things I'd want to tile out pretty quickly on. The vanity looks pretty solid, toilet looks good. So just some minor amenities that we definitely want to swap out. But in general, this is a cosmetic rehab. This is not a full rehab. $135 is a decent price, but I think it's going to be an awesome price once we see that price drop if we get to that point. Call me and I'll let you know where we're at as far as that goes. Let's go see the backyard and we'll get you out of here. Okay, so we're out back at 7435 Silverdale Street, and as you're probably going to hear, the neighbor's dogs decided to join us on this video, so we're just going to deal with that and move on. We're standing under the covered patio area, and I'm a big fan of covered outdoor living space because this is nice. You can, as you're going to see, this is a huge backyard, very expansive space that goes all the way back here. But when you're ready to come in but not go fully inside, you can hang out under this covered patio area and not be absorbed with the elements at all. So you want to set your grill, your patio furniture, and everything out here. You can enjoy yourself with a nice barbecue while the kids are playing out back. Great time. This is a nice touch. As you can probably see, we're not going to check out the inside because it's pitch dark, but this garage actually extends back a ways from the door. Now this is interesting because from the inside, and we didn't show it because again there's no windows, so there's no way to get light in there, but this is a very large garage. So it's a 2-car, but it's an oversized 2-car. It's got shelves and other things there, so it's a perfect workshop or man cave for you guys if you're looking for something like that. With that, let's go ahead and recap Silverdale. We're standing in front of 7435 Silverdale Street, Colorado Springs, Colorado. The zip code's 80911. Currently, HUD has this 1,700 square foot house listed for $135,000. 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, and a 2-car garage in the Whitefield area. That's a pretty good deal, but I suspect that there's a price drop coming in pretty shortly. So please stay in touch with me on this one if you're interested. It's a good deal at $135. It'll be a great deal if they drop the price. So let's stay in touch if you want to see it. I love the neighborhood. Comps in the area support roughly $160,000 to $170,000, so I think it's an excellent value. And guys, as always, tune into these, but when you do see something you like, please pick up the phone, give me a call, let me know when it's convenient to see it. And don't forget, sometime next month, we don't have a date yet, we're going to be setting up our first HUD Foreclosure tour. We're going to take you to see these properties in person all at the same time. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is Donnie Corum with Colorado Springs Foreclosure Deals.com. I'll see you on the next one.